Let me go ahead and put this right here. Hey, ladies and gents. How is everybody doing? Oh, my word. It's been a while. It's been a week. Been a week. It's been a time, for sure. We're going to be getting right into this. I do remember what I'm doing because we just got back to the home base, and I need to work on a lot of things, including the fact that I really want to get that vehicle that I've been working on really sorted out. So we're going to be working on some mechanics, we're going to be working on some other stuff, get that vehicle sorted out, and then be running around doing our thing. Alright, let's get into it. Just hopefully get this places here. Also, hopefully going to be a little bit more consistent over these next couple of weeks, especially. But especially over the next, I'd say, month or so. Just plain because of the fact that I really want to kind of make the Friday-Saturday thing work. I think Friday and Saturday is probably going to be the best bet to be able to catch most people. And on top of that, it's going to be better bet to be able to work on my own schedule and not get in the way of things. So, sit our butts down, pause it up. Alright, so there is a vehicle out here. We're going to be working on a couple of different vehicles here because I need to get this mechanic skill going. Oh, we haven't read the rest of the book. Oh god, where would I find that? Where would I even find mechanics 2? It's gotta be in the truck, right? Because I need to read that mechanics 2 book. And then I need to get these vehicles worked on, get a couple more levels into that, along with welding, and then be able to finish that truck up. Okay. It's going to take some time to be able to do this, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Alright, let's take a big old gulp of this water and then get into it. There we go. Like 32 ounces worth of ice cold water. Crazy. Alright, let's get into it. We're starting off, hopefully on a really good foot here. So, let's get some stuff done today. Hey, ladies and gents. It's Drew, also as Ryan Planet. We, just got up off the couch, chilling out, getting things done. We have a lot of work to be able to make this place a home, but at the same time, it is doing what it needs to do. I'm gonna keep that meet me at Spippos thing there. I like that. Alright. We need to figure out all the things we can use specifically. And then I also need to find, I believe, the mechanics book. Yeah, because we are at 2 times multiplier. So I need to find the mechanics book, run with that, get that stuff done, and then, go and get some mechanics done. I'm pretty sure the welding is not going to be the problem. Yeah, we're already welding 4, working on welding 5. And I think we have top multiplier for that, because I'm pretty sure it goes 3, 5, 8. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we have the top multiplier for that, so it shouldn't be a problem. Alright. I do need to get another light in here. We've got another travel gen here. That'll be helpful for later. Let's see if one of the books is in here, because I haven't really checked this in a while. We also got a TV. I completely forgot that we got that TV. We got more steel bars. Short bats. I should be walking around with short bats beating on things, honestly. We're being honest here. Where is the... Oh, there it is. This is going to be what I'm going to work on here. Let's go ahead and drop off the scrap metal, the screws, the sheet metal, the bars, the pipes. We can drop that all off here. give us a nice little setup of what we want to do there. Now, let's take a look at what we got back here. I need the Mechanics 2 book. Unfortunately, not seeing it in there. Oh, we got a Welder Monthly here. Oh, this is the one where we can cut sheets. That's actually really big. They also have small-scale smithing. Door hobs, hinges. Okay. Weird to be reading these right now, but, you know, they're going to do the job. There's things that we do need to do, so. And then I'm not seeing any of that. So we got a table back there that I wanted to take a look at as well. Let's go ahead, and we got steel sheets, small and large in here, so we should grab those. We're going to need them. Ooh, we really don't have anything else back here, do we? Wow. Actually kind of limited. Carpentry, that's it. What about these other ones? Steel rod's not what I'm looking for. We're looking for iron bars or steel bars. Or pipes as well. And a couple of things. We got 10 boxes of nails back here. That's nice to know. Nightstick, no. We do have the singular steel bar. We have the steel sheet. We have the steel sheet small. If I look back at iron. Iron bar half. Not gonna help me. Iron piece. Epoxy boxes and more boxes of nails, which is nice. Copy building key. Improvised screwdriver. Interesting. No steel bars in here. And it does not look like we got anything else because this is going to be that. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our butts inside here because I need to see if I can find a specific pause up here. Weisbach got it. Nice. Wait, no, they didn't. Oh, no, they got both of them. Nice job, Wisebot. We had 2 freaking scam bots come in back to back, and Wisebot went nuclear on both of them. Nice. Gotta love that. Back to it. Alright, so broken iron pipe. Interesting. I wish I could use those. We also have this military backpack that if I want to work on it, I can. We've got 3 more steel bars. Fortunately, no mechanics book in there, so really hoping we can find that somewhere else. Got all our weapons. Steel sheets. Another 3 welding torches. That'll be nice. Unfortunately, no. Flashlight, painkillers. More iron pipes. Nice. More steel bars. Nice. Really going to be hoping that we can find the mechanics book here because we can't. That's actually going to be such a downfall. It really is. Alright, so we've got all these books here. Blacksmithing is one of the ones I really need to read up on. Once we find some more, please tell me we got mechanics 2 in here, man. After all the magazines, that is. Mechanics 2, there we are. Oh my god, I was like, please tell me. Did I just grab 2 mechanics 2s? I did. I did. I only needed the 1. Alright, let's get back out of here. The other thing I realized, did I put the... I think I put the chains on the tires. I think. We gotta get all this metalworking stuff off of us that we're gonna use to be able to armor up the vehicle. Yeah, I know. Wait. That's not me. It is in here somewhere. Wait, what? Thank you. Alright, so we do have some door hobs, door hinges in here. Yeah, doesn't seem like we're going to be doing a lot more. Alright, so let's do what we need to do here. I'm going to go ahead and sit on the ground here. And we are going to read this book because that's what we need to do first and foremost. We'll try to make it pretty quick here, hopefully. Because we're about halfway through, so... Hopefully it's done by like 4 p.m.-ish. Really hoping so. I know, we're hungry. It's a good thing we got a gas station to go steal things from. That's 2 p.m. Okay, should be able to get this done by 4 p.m.-ish. Hopefully. That's 3 p.m. $4 p.m. Dang, we're going to be a little bit later than 4 p.m., but still. It's going to be 4 p.m.-ish. Like I'd say 4:30. 4:30 on the dot. Alright, that needed to get done really badly, so... Glad that did. We need water and we need food. Our closest water source is going to be in here, so let's just go ahead and grab that. I should probably, Oop, give me that again, please. So many things just to be able to get that. I could go for a Spiffo Kids meal. I'm pretty sure in this world we probably do. Probably good, probably good. Let's go ahead and get in here and get something to eat real quick. Pause it up to be able to answer chat here. Hey, what's going on, J-Mac? I self-promote nothing. I do not like eating spam, so I am okay here. Hey, I'm from Minnesota. People here like eating spam, considering it comes from here. I'm not a fan of it, but I do know a lot of people do. I hope things are going well. Just be able to let people know that I do pause up to be able to answer chats because we're recording for the 1,000 Days in Zomboid attempt here, and it just makes these portions easier to remove from the editing process, so... Remember, we're on both YouTube and Twitch, so... Alright, we'll get back to it. Alright, you know what? Dough bars are pretty good at increasing weight, and I'm pretty sure we need to increase the weight a little bit here. Please tell me it did. It did not. The other thing we could do is take the empty clean liquid, please. Damn it. We'll keep that there. You know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna put that in our backpack for now. We'll eat the Galactic Dairy Bar, which I'm assuming is a Mars bar. I'm assuming the Galactic Dairy Bar is a Mars bar. It makes sense. Still not up. Oh, it's also carrying our sadness. I didn't think of that. I did not think of that. You know what? The high highs will do the same thing, and so will the mint candy. There we go. Our sadness is sad, but whatever. I should probably go through the refrigerator and look at what's in there first before we get into that. Alright, so we have all these different things to be able to do. Alright, so what do we need to get to be able to work on the armoring here? We need to redo the hood, but I think that is specifically going to be working on the... It's specifically going to be working on the bull bar there, so that shouldn't be a problem. I remember how to do this. There we go, the modifications. The modifications, we have side skirts, we have wheel protection, we have windshield protection. We want to work on the bull bars, which is going to require mechanics 4 and welding 6. Oof. We do have... Oh, you need steel rods. Okay, we can do that. There's steel rods all over the place. I just thought we needed steel bars. Interesting. We do have the real windshield protection that we could work on right away, and it will give us some welding XP. So let's do that. We got both the books read up, so that should be good. I'm not gonna state what this is doing to my ear right now. Did they update the welding sound? Because they made it sound like a TIG welder. It's crazy. Alright, let's put it on there. Holy crap, that, ooh. That hit my ear. Something weird. Alright, so we got the real windshield armor, we got the other thing I've noticed is I'm pretty sure because this is... We have the wheels protection, we have that. We need the right... That's going to require welding 5 to be able to do those. The lethal bull bar, and then the decor. So there's no, like, tire holder, there's no, like, roof rack, anything like that. So this is specifically going to be a scout vehicle. Go around, kill things, scout things out type vehicle, for sure. Alright, well, our next source of things here is going to be having to work on welding and some other stuff here. So, if we are going to weld... We've got another 1,000 to be able to go to welding 5, which is going to take a while because we need to go to welding 6 to be able to get that other one done. And then we have the mechanics. Alright, so what we're going to do is I'm going to go through and see if there's anything that we can't just tear apart with, there we go, salvage vehicle parts. Because I can salvage these vehicle parts, and I'm pretty sure they give me welding XP. 568. What does it do? 620. Oh my god, it gives me a lot of welding XP. Wow. Okay. Love that. Too bad you can't do it. I mean, it's just break glass, which is funny. Salvage vehicle seats. Curious what the... Don't tell me. It gives you tailoring experience. Interesting. Okay. That is a way I did not think of. Alright, salvage these. You know what, we're going to research the tire first to be able to see what we got there. Learn to make tire shin armor. Interesting. And now let's salvage that. That is more. How much did we just do? 690. Damn. Wow. Okay. Yep. This is the way to do it. This is the way to do it. Pause up here real quick. Nice. Okay. Just usually lurk and watch while I play Zomboid myself, so it's all good. Most people do, which is the reason why I'm 100% fine with just doing this type of setup, because a lot of people just like to listen to something in the background while they're playing Zomboid. Schnardle, or wow, Schnardle, Jam, what's going on, man? Thank you for that Twitch Prime. I appreciate you. Oh, I'm actually doing pretty good. I'm actually doing pretty good. It's I'm gonna fight the last ones, but I'm doing better than I have been in a while. Back from your trip, nice. Like, probably a good thing because I streamed once last week and everything else, so yeah. Already missing the future wifey. You'll get to her. You'll get to her. You've already made it over once. You'll come back, Lynn. Alright, let's get back to this. We got a lot to be able to tear apart, and honestly, I'm very excited seeing what that was able to do. Really excited seeing what that was able to do. Alright, so that gave us small sheets, screws, some wires, some scrap metal. We got denim scraps, scrap electronics. Yeah, we're getting nice little pieces from this. Now, the other thing is we have I don't think I need the car seat. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to tear apart all of the, like, the brakes and the other items that we've got in here as well. I saw the straw and it threw me off. The suspension. The rear door. Oh, because it's already been destroyed. No. Well, that sucks. Alright, so it looks like it will not allow me to salvage destroyed parts. The other thing I could do is I can also break the windows. But the thing that's nice about this is it allows me to essentially tear everything apart from a vehicle. Which is right where you want it to be. It really is. The spare engine parts is something that I want to work with later. Let's see what we got over here. We got more brakes. Yeah, because, like, these brakes are destroyed, so I can't do anything with that. That actually sucks, though. Alright, so that answers your question. Just make sure you don't reinstall things until they're destroyed. That way you can get the salvage XP on them. That does make a difference. Oh, the gas tank is destroyed. No. We have light out here. I'm not too... Wait, did I... What? We must be out of, We must be out of something here. Give me a second here. We got the welding torches empty, but I have 16 welding torches. What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, the welding torch is empty. I get it. What do you mean, though? I'm pretty sure what they need is probably... Yeah. Probably need a light. We'll test that in a second to be able to see if that's something that was the issue, because I should be able to, yeah, salvage this. Now let's turn the light off and see if I can salvage it. No. Turn the light on, can salvage. So yes, you do need light to be able to do that. I think that's something that they've kind of instituted with everything now. That gave me 52 welding. That's insane. I wish we could do these ones still. The good news is that's blasting my welding way up. Oh, it's gonna start to rain, huh? I don't think we're gonna be able to do all this. Trunk lid, if we can salvage that. We can also salvage the performance, or the muffler here. I don't want to stay up too late, but I also want to get some stuff done. I do know the reason why we got such a late start is because of the fact that I read a good portion of the day, but we got the hood as well. Here, I'm willing to go till like 4 in the morning or something like that, 5 in the morning, and then sleep until 10, because we're just going to be around the base anyways doing this stuff, so... Just little stuff that we need. Now, I want to get to at least 2.6, which should help us a lot. Alright, I guess we're going to... Crap, I guess I don't have things to be able to take this apart, do I? Ooh, no. What about salvaging the vehicle? We're a little bit... We need Mechanics 3 to be able to do that. Okay, so maybe just working on the mechanics is the way to go here. As I said, I'll stay up a little bit longer, so it's not going to be a problem. Wait, there's... How did I drive this here, then? Oh. Okay. Look at that window break. There it goes. You know, the one thing I'm not going to be looking forward to is the day that they decide that, I'll have to hotwire this first. Is the day that they decide that they're gonna be like, oh, zombies are gonna be in the vehicles. One of these days, I have a feeling it's gonna be like a surprise zombie in the vehicle type situation, and everyone is gonna hate. Understandably so. That is a lot of empty beer and beer. Interesting. Alright. Working a couple of these things. I don't think I'm going to put them back on. Maybe? So let's uninstall the battery. Because that's the other thing that we need to work on is... Let's... New. Not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. We want to get the mechanic skill up to 3, which is a ways away yet. Alright, can we uninstall the hood? Oh, I know what I can do. So we'll play with uninstalling the hood, and then I'll go to reinstall the hood until it looks like it's going to break, and then just before it breaks, I will salvage it. That way I get the best of all worlds off of it. Alright, maybe if it's even going to give me the chance, because the hood is just demolishing itself trying to take it off. Alright, that did just take off. 59%. Hopefully it doesn't reinstall right away. I mean, I'm not going to complain if it does, but... because we need the experience either way. And Mechanics XP takes longer than you would think. Oh, it went back on. At 54%. See, that's only 97. Do I get anything else for trying to take this off again? No, I did not. So we are going to go ahead and... we should have the hood... oh, we got the battery on us still. That would be why. Battery... hood, both of you guys can drop. Alright, now while we're at it, let's go ahead and uninstall that windshield. We're just going to basically take everything off that we can right now. And hope that we can get a little bit of XP. You know. Might as well do the uninstall the rear windshield as well. Because we're not keeping any of this stuff. This is another junk car. Yeah, I know, that's gonna be rough. Rear the windshields. We'll uninstall the window. Like I said, just hope that we can get as much experience off of this stuff as possible. And it's still pretty slow. Wow, that actually went really quick as well. Now, the good news is we're going to be able to uninstall every single vehicle, or we're going to be able to salvage vehicles once we hit 3, so that's going to be a big plus. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. We got to watch out for this because I really do not want to sleep in too late. But as I said, it's one of those things where, like, if I just end up sleeping until, like, noon the next day, it's not a big problem. You know, can't uninstall the heater. Can uninstall the gas tank, but we don't have the ability to be able to do that. This is where we're going to get... oh, no, we can't, because we do not have a lug wrench or anything else on us. What about the trunk lid? Yes. That came off right away. Wow. The trunk can't be uninstalled. Headlights can. We'll uninstall those. And they do give you some XP. Matter of fact, there's a lot of people that build up their mechanics by just going to different vehicles, uninstalling and reinstalling their headlights. You know, it does what it does. We're going to go ahead, though, and... should be bulbs on us somewhere. There we go. Light bulbs. Just drop those on the ground. We need to grab... I don't know where I would have left it. It's not going to be here. That was weird. Yeah, I know you're tired, man. I know you're tired. Should be in here, right? We have a ratchet wrench. should do the trick. I need a jack. I think. There's a jack. Jack and a ratchet wrench. Oh, there was a lug wrench in there too. I just saw that. Lug wrench. There we go. That'll do everything we need to do. That'll do everything we need to do. It's looking like a ghost in the shell machine over here. Just missing itself. Alright, now, tires. This is where we're gonna get a ton of experience. That came off so quick. Holy crap, did that come off so quick. Now the brake. That came off quick as well. And the suspension came right off. We're gonna put it back on, because that's gonna give me a little bit of XP. I don't want to screw it up. I do want to go to bed by 7 o'clock in the morning, by the way. Oh my god, this thing... Oh yeah, it doesn't want to come off. That's... whatever. Whatever, we'll put these down. Because I can salvage those. Alright, uninstall the tire. Alright, so we have a clear direction which what we're going to do tomorrow, which is going to finish off this area here. Get mechanics up to 3, get welding up to 6 if we can. That's going to be the big one. We're also going to get welding up to, welding up to 6, mechanics up to 4 in total, but we're going to start with mechanics 3 because that'll allow us to be able to put the door armor on that vehicle. I'm just not taking that vehicle out until we can get the bull bar on it. Oh, here we go. The suspension is fighting us. There we are. Alright, what time is it? It is 6:40. We still need to get something to eat. We're going to go ahead and grab something to eat real quick, and then we're going to go to bed. We'll just grab a couple of things to eat here. I should, like, grab something to... Alright, you know what? That's going to work for me. That's going to work for me. Let's get our... You know what? We'll stay inside the truck today. It's right here. Might as well. Alright. Food. Get foods in our system as quickly as possible. So we can get some sleep. Eat. Alright. What do I have the alarm set for today? Because I'm pretty sure we can... Yeah, we are very tired. I just want to make sure what my alarm is set for today, because I want it to be like 11 a.m. at latest. Maybe noon. It's 10 a.m. We can set that for different. Let's at least, you know what, let's at least get 5 hours of sleep today. We read that book consistently. Alright, with that, you, your friends, your family, and your loved ones, please stay safe out there. We will see you guys again for day 55. Have a good night. Alright, this is the end of the day 54 recording. It was quite a quick one there, because we read a book to start it off, which unfortunately does make things go by a little bit faster. Similar to Build 41, open a bathroom door and get mobbed by 10, yeah. Luckily, I don't think that's as much of an issue in Build 42, but I think that's because in most cases, when you enter a building, or you enter an apartment, the doors are already all open. Like, they're all open, which I don't like, but at the same time, it does avoid those situations, because if there's that many zombies mobbed up in a bathroom, they end up distributing throughout the residence as compared to just the bathroom. Let's go ahead and name this file real quick. Alrighty. That was day 54. What am I gonna name that? Mechanic grind. Breaking cars. Is what I'll name it. Breaking cars. That's what I'll name it. Alright, so that'll be a pretty easy get into this next one here. Oh, I hope people are doing well. Stretch. Oh. I've also been putting in about 10,000 steps a day for the last week, so I'm a little on the tired side. But at the same time, I feel good. Like, I feel good. It's the one thing I've got to be very careful for. It's been getting much warmer here. Over the last, like, week, it's been incredibly warm. For Minnesota. So, check this real quick. Alrighty. So, we just get back into day 55 here. And we just get to the grind. It's going to be mechanics, it's going to be welding, it's going to be all those things, and just rolling with all of it, just because of the fact that we get running on this. I need to get a lot of this stuff done because I really want to start making paces around Raven Creek, because I want to be out of Raven Creek by, like, the end of day 100. And right now, yeah, we're going a little slow for that. So, I do want to do that. Alright, let's get back to it. Day 55. I'm going to get a big old swig of water here, and then we're going to get back into it. Day 55. Day 55. Oh, my word. That was a very small sleep. But it was a well-needed couple of hours while we are working on all this other stuff. You know what? While I'm at it, why don't we go ahead and drop off the other items here. Might as well get the stuff off of us. Alright, we are finding steel rods, which is somewhat what we need, but not somewhat what we need. Wait, what? Oh, it's... I'm already in my bag. I'm an idiot. Okay. Alright. We can get back to this, and we can start tearing this stuff off. I believe we were working on a couple of the tires. Yeah, we were on the rear left tire. And we want to pile this up here. Because, alright, we're very close to Mechanics 3. That's going to be awesome. That tire came off so quick. See, that's the other thing that I'm kind of worried about, is once you get to a certain level on mechanics, it's hard to fail, which you get a lot of freaking experience by failing. Uh-oh. Okay, the brake did come off. Ooh. We still have Mechanics 4, so I'll still work on this. Because we still have the book perk. And that's what I was worried about. It was like, oh, well, especially with mechanics and welding, I do not want to waste not having the book there. We want to get all the XP that we can possibly do. They're very, very slow. Oh, come on. Get off before you break. Get off before you break, because I want to weld you. Come on. Come on. It's going to break first, isn't it? It's totally gonna break first. It just broke. Damn it. Watch it. I was gonna say, watch it come off right after it breaks. Huh. Okay, that is Mechanics 3, which is very, very nice. Mechanics 3 is going to allow me to be able to come up here and put the door armor on this. If I'm... Wait. Was it Mechanics 3 or Mechanics 4 for that? Maybe it was salvaging the vehicles in Mechanics 3. No, because that's welding 4. And that's welding 6 and mechanics. Okay, so it was not that. Salvaging the vehicles is Mechanics 3, if I'm correct. There it is. Alright. How much freaking welding XP does that give me? We're at 1,140 right now. I know it's going to take a while, and I know it takes a decent amount of welding torch. But you also get rid of it. That was about 90 welding experience, which isn't terrible, even though it's an 8 times multiplier. It is an 8 times multiplier, which is a lot. But it did also drop iron pipes and electrical wire and nuts and bolts, small iron bands, scrap metal. The rear door we can salvage as well. We'll do that. We have the steel bar, we have the steel rods, which I do need, steel sheets. Yeah, so we're able to get a decent amount of stuff out of these by just breaking them down. Unfortunately, these are not repairable or able to be thrown down, so... It's going to seem weird to be able to do this because it has nothing to do with these things, but I'm just tossing all of the salvage stuff out of this. I'll eventually get a salvage, like, crate or something like that. Where I need to. We've got plenty of welding torches, so I'm not too worried there. Now, how close... We're very close to welding 5. We're very close to welding 5, man. Why don't we go ahead and start taking some of this apart, because that'll probably get us to welding 5. I don't think you can take apart the car. Oh my god. No way. I mean, we're gonna do this... No, it's a heavy-duty battery. I don't want to do that with a heavy-duty battery. Yeah, I don't want to do that with a heavy-duty battery. Those will probably be needed in the future. Come on, come on, come on. We're getting 52 welding experience on these, so... Yeah, we literally have, like, one more, in essence. Till we get up to welding 5. Crap, I'm not... Oh, the brake. There is welding 5. Now that means we should be able to get the door armor on. Right? Yes, we just need steel rods. And how many steel rods do we have in this pile here? Only 3. We've got a ton of steel bars, but not steel rods. Which is weird, because it used to be steel bars. And iron pipes for that stuff. I also have an old stove in here. I did not realize that I did. I'm not in there. Give me some steel rods. There's a singular steel rod. Not exactly what I was looking for. There's 3 more steel rods. I need 10 in total, so... Another one. 2 more. How much is that? That's 7. We did have a couple over there, so I think that's enough. That should be enough for that. I've got to watch out because we are dehydrated thirsty. Install this for now. And we're hungry. So, need to make sure that we are not getting nuked. That one quick. You know, while we're at it, let's go ahead and get something to eat and then we'll come back and finish that off. I'm just really worried about getting into a long... like, build like that, or, like, salvage like that, and then all of a sudden... going thirsty, because I know that once you get, like, extremely dehydrated, your health drops rather quickly. It's the hunger you can get away with. Alright, what else we got here? I realize the sodas don't do anything. Like, they finally fixed the soda glitch, which is nice. Acetone jug, that's not going to help me. And more sodas. Alright, we do have a milk chocolate bar we'll eat. As I said, I should check the refrigerator first. Oh, we got burritos in there. Nice. Do we have any ice cream? Oh, that's right. I put the unfortunate raccoons that I hit in there. Oh, no. We're gonna eat this entire thing of ice cream because we need to gain weight. And we're still gaining weight, so that works for me. That works for me. That's right, I put the raccoons in there. To be able to keep them good so I can process them. Because I felt so damn bad hitting those raccoons. Alright, so we got that one done already. So the only thing that we're really going to need is the bull bar. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just going to be the bull bar that we're going to need. This is, like, it's weird to be able to say, but the noise on this, bellissimo. Like, it's, like, they made it sound so good. The welding sounds so much better than what it used to. Alright. I did not realize it was like this. Oh, I see what it is. It's steel plate and then, like, little thing. I thought that was just, like, a little bit on the glass. I'm like, what? No, it's steel plating on that. That's actually really cool. By the way, where's the protection for that? So, the only thing that sucks about this is the type of vehicle it has. It's not the Mustang, I believe. Oh, no, it is. It's a Fjord Mustard. So, that is the Mustang. Oh, that's where the spare wheel goes in. You just put it on there. Got you. Okay, that actually makes a lot more sense. The big issue with this is we do not have the bull bar, and the bull bar is going to take a lot. Because the bull bar that I'm looking... We can do this bull bar once we get up to Mechanics 4, but I might as well do Welding 5 and Mechanics 5 because it's the lethal bull bar, which, if I'm right, does more damage to zombies. So it allows us to be able to kind of really rock 'em, sock 'em. So let's get into our mechanics now. We still got left here. Pause up real quick to be able to answer chats here. Makes sense. You learn from your failures more than succeeding over and over again. Yeah, but so the issue is it slows it down so much to where if you're working on mechanics with the almost guaranteed successes, once you get up to like mechanics like 5, 6, it means that you literally just need to have like a huge pile of vehicles within your base or wherever you're at to be able to do all that with. Now, unfortunately, before I started this out, I did not put the mod on it that allows auto mechanics, which means all I would have had to do was press one button and it would have went around and did all the mechanics things that you can do in a day on a vehicle, which is such a good quality of life, because otherwise it's just clicking a ton for no reason. So get a drink of water here. Just want to remind people that I am streaming to YouTube and Twitch. I pause to answer chats because I am recording the 1,000 Days in Zomboid attempt here, and it just makes these portions easier to remove from the editing process. I do have a channel where they all go up unedited. It's called Random Unedited on YouTube. But on the main channel, they go up with these portions removed and edited down a little bit, so... Let's get right back into it. That was a good swig of water. I'm trying to drink more water recently. All right, let's get back to it. All right, so I need to take off this tire now. You know what I should do? I should take a sports tire and put it on the car. Just for the hell it looks, right? Just for the looks of it. Yeah, it's a regular heavy duty. Let me go back into this and see where we're at. You know what I mean? The mechanics slows down so much. Even with a 5x multiplier, we've gotten 42 XP out of 750. So it does have a process of slowing down. Alright, let's get to it. And I have a feeling we're going to get to welding 6 before we get to mechanics 5. Or mechanics 4 even. Alright, that brake went. Suspension can go. Once the suspension goes, I might take apart... You know what I should do is I should take apart the engines. And I did not think about that before. Alright, can I take apart the engines? Take engine parts. Requires mechanics 5. Oof. Alright, well, so much for that. Trunk, we can't take any of that apart. I'm pretty sure the gas tank. The radio. I think we get a little bit from installing the radio. And then the seats. I completely forgot about that. You do get a little bit of XP for taking apart the seats as well. Wait, what? There's things in the seat? Okay, I did not realize that. What's in the seat? Oh. Get out of here. I could have just thrown it in the glove box. That would have made more sense. Because you can't uninstall the glove box. Alright, so that should bring it to salvaging vehicle. Oh, we just didn't have enough, Oh! Do I have... I mean, I know I've got a hose, but do I have it near me? Because I should just siphon that stuff out of there while I'm at it. Also, just realized I had all this on me. Let's just go ahead and take care of this while we're at it. Handy knife is putting in the work right now. I know, we're getting tired, but we need to stay up and work on this stuff, man. I'm sick of being stuck in one area here. Well, I should say 2 areas, because we went to that island area. But I really just want to get on with things. Alright, we have the empty torches now. Alright, so we need a hose. Pretty sure we had a... You know what? I'm pretty sure I know where a hose is. Hose in here, right? Yes. And we'll take the empty gas can as well. Also, the other thing I want to look at, this is a standard vehicle battery. I want to take it apart and see. We have 5.1 experience on electrical. I want to see what taking apart car batteries gives us for experience on electrical, because it looks like it's electrical experience. It is not. What did that just give us? I have zero idea, because you just gave us scrap electronics. But yet you didn't give us XP. That makes, like, 0 sense. You need to not... Oh, because all the propane torches are on my... Get in there. Oh, I suppose I don't... What am I doing? I've got propane torches that were filled up, but for some reason it didn't designate that I could use it here. Salvage vehicle. We mean welding torch 6. I've got... Oh, they're all partially full. That's freaking fantastic. Okay. We do need to fill them up. That makes more sense now. Alright, let's go to one that's not out of gas. Let's fill these bad boys up. We're not going to stay up super late tonight. I want to be... like 2 o'clock in the morning at the latest. Alright, we are full now. Also, I need to look at... That battery's almost dead. Let's just let it die out. We'll turn it back on when we need it. I don't think we need it just yet. I wish these lights were a little bit better. Salvage vehicle. There we are. Alright, let's get to it. Let's get this thing taken care of. It should be... As I said, I think welding's gonna... Like, welding 6, even though it's 3,000 experience, is gonna go faster than mechanics 4. Maybe. Yeah, it should, especially since I want to get out in the road and tear apart those other vehicles as well. I think that should make a difference here. Also, what do we have on us that's causing... Oh, it's all the welding torches. There we go. Get all that weight off of us, man. There we are. There's gonna be, as I said, there's gonna be stuff on the ground. We'll come pick it up later. I'm not too worried about it right this second. I should just turn that vehicle into it. You know, I should just turn this vehicle into one too. Have I not? Oh, this is another one that I dragged, isn't it? Interesting. Yeah, let's not do that, because I just saw what I was about to do. I know there's easier ways to do this, but for sake of immersion, and funnily enough, I think we also get a little bit of maintenance experience by doing it that way. First of all, we're going to hotwire the engine so we can get the ability to be able to take the parts off of it. And now let's hope there's not a zombie in here. Okay. So you got to be careful with this because there can be zombies inside here. I've run into cases where there have been zombies inside vehicles before. I don't know if that was just... Oh. Okay. Interesting. So we're running with the same thing mechanics here. Hood is completely blasted. We'll start by taking that off. That came off right away. Wow. We'll work on the windshield. It said, I wish I had that mod here, but it's, you know... Unfortunately, to be able to keep this series good and plentied up, I needed to make sure that it did not update at all, so... do the rear windshield, we'll do that. No, I don't want to smash. I just want to remove it for the XP. What are we at? 164 out of 750? Oof. Alright. Window came off real quick. Or came off real quick. Wow. I think this is another case of we are getting better at... Yeah, we are definitely getting better at removing things. Oh, no. Other than the rear door, which would have been nice for freaking... Oh, it took it off. It took it off. Okay, you know what? We're going to salvage that right away. Because it's that low. It is that low. Alright, good stuff, good stuff. Now, it is all about... Nice. We'll actually steal those. Yes, I know I could have made it really, really good mechanics experience by just every day inserting headlights and removing headlights from things. We'll remove this muffler. We'll remove the radio. We cannot uninstall that one. We can uninstall the driver's seat, oddly. You know what? We're going to leave those right now. The battery we can uninstall. That's a bad battery. Front left tire, we'll uninstall. That came out quick. That came out quick. Oh, the steel sheets, the light bulbs, the radio. The other thing I can do real quick, I'm pretty sure I can siphon the vehicle. There we go. We can siphon the gasoline into the empty gas cans. And hopefully that'll empty out the gas. Look at that. You see the percentage going down right away? There we are. And what that allows me to do is just uninstall the gas tank now. It's a big gas tank, too. Well, that's gonna suck. Alright, well, we're destroying this. There we go. That came out. Must be on the ground. Yeah, it's on the ground. 75 liters. Nice. Right front tire. Came off really quick. And went right onto the ground. Why did that one go right onto the ground? That's odd. I also did not remove the brakes from the other side, so we're going to do that real quick. This is going to be broken real quick. Yeah, this one's going to break. Oh, it came off just before it broke. Nice. Okay, that allows us to salvage it. That's actually really nice. Free salvage. You know, we might get Mechanics 4 first. It'd be good to be able to get both of them, to be honest with you. Alright. It's early again, damn it. Oh, that one took off as well. Here's the really bad suspension. We'll just salvage that. Also, just realizing we are at 355 out of 750 on mechanics, which is fantastic. Another 52 of that. Yeah, we're starting to get going. We're starting to get going here, man. Alright, that came off really quick as well. Damn. That's like 100% suspension. I don't know if I want to take that one off. Alright, let's do the tire. That comes off right away. We will go ahead and actually salvage that. Wait, what? I mean, ouch my back. Oh, it's because I can't pick it up. Okay, how does that work? The rubber hose in here, put the screws in here, scrap metal. Empty welding torch can go in there. Doesn't really do a lot, does it? It's this gas can. That's what's weighing me up. Alright, now let's do it. Now let's do this. Nice. Yeah, this is going to take another day to be able to do this, isn't it? Damn it. Alright, we got those out of there. Alright, that suspension actually did not break, so we're going to salvage it before it goes. Nice. Alright, so our welding is at 581 out of 3,000, which is nice. That's 1/6 of the way done. Our mechanics is 398 out of 750. So, I mean, we're being honest. It's not bad. It is not bad, and it seems like everything has been taken off of this vehicle. You know what? I don't want to lose some of the stuff that's in this trunk, though. Like the empty buckets. The leather gloves. There was a how to use generators in this. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. We'll take the wrench as well. Everything else can go bye-bye. Let's just salvage the damn vehicle. It's almost 5 o'clock in the morning again, which is just insane. We're up to 7,000 or 700 now. Man, I don't have another vehicle to work. I mean, I guess I don't want to mess with that one. Do I? You know what? I mean, I really don't need it, do I? I think what we're going to do is we're going to drive around and we're going to salvage other vehicles tomorrow. So let's just go ahead and get all that figured out, because right now that is, you know, it's getting late. We're going to get some sleep. We are a little bit hungry, but I think we got some food in here. Oh, we got some food in here. Why do we not have food in here? I know I left... Oh, we left some food in here. Oh my god, we have a box of MREs. That works out. That works out. We're going to have a can of marinara. Jar of marinara, excuse me. Apologies for the can, because who eats marinara out of a can? And then we'll have some peanuts. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, we're going to put the jack and the wrench in there as well, because that should get us... Oh, man. It did not get us underweight. Alright, we need to get rid of this gas can, because that's weighing us down. You know what? Well, let's go ahead and place you right there. What I'm going to use you for, I have no idea. But it should help. Now I can move a ton of stuff to my backpack. Where did I get the sheet metal scrap? That had to have been from the disassembling of the vehicle. Had to have been. Alright, we're gonna wear our helmet and our respirator. Still did not get me below weight, which is crazy. Wrench and ratchet wrench. That got me below weight. Alright, awesome. There we go. Now we're just tired. Let's go ahead and get some good rest here. Tomorrow, we are going to go ahead and make sure that we can get out. First of all, we're going to try to tear apart those freaking trailers out there. I think that is first and foremost the thing that we're going to work on, is tearing apart those damn trailers out there. Opening up this space. Really, really getting some good opening around here. And then hopefully maybe dragging back another vehicle or two, working on this mechanics level, getting that stuff done. All right, you, your friends, your family, and your loved ones, please stay safe out there. We will see you guys again for day 56. Have a good night. Day 55 recording is done. All right. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. 2 relatively quick days. We might be able to get some more days done here. So that was day 55. Let's just say car armor. Let's call it car armor. I think that works for us. All right, so now the thing we're going to be working on is the vehicle, or there's a ton of freaking trailers down that road over there. I want to go out there and just tear those apart and see what we can get off of them. I do know that we're not going to be able to get in the trunks of them. Unfortunately, at least I don't think we can. Maybe we can. We'll try it out. Take another swig of water here and then get back into it. We're getting a lot. I mean, yes, it's around the base, but we're getting a lot done, which is good. Ice cold water. Really glad I got this container. That water stays cold in there for like 20 hours. It's amazing. Let's get back to it. It's going to be day 56 here. Get started. Day 56. It's another noon wake up. Hopefully we do not stay up that long today. We do have to work on some things here. First and foremost, we really need to fill up our water. Also, I need to make... Oh, I didn't realize that one of my canteens was empty. The other thing I need to do is get rid of some of this stuff. We don't need the anti-bleach bottle, or we'll unfavorite this. We don't need the bottle. We don't need the sponges. Yeah, that works. That works. We'll come back to this. We're going to have to redesign this whole entire area up here later on, so... Why are we overweight? Because the water? Okay. You know what? We need... The wire can be taken there. The screws, the scrap metal, the sheet metal. It's because we're holding out of this jack right now, man. Like, that jack and that lug wrench are heavy. Put the residence key in there for now. Alright. Our big check here now is going to be checking out if we can get these trailers ranked out of here. Like, I wanna get rid of these trailers as soon as possible. For those of you that have been watching the series consistently, realize that these trailers out here have been like the bane of my existence. It kind of makes me wish I put the entrance to this side as compared to that side. Would have been easier to look at, and also wouldn't have had these issues. But we'll get our butts out there, and we'll see what we can do. Let's go ahead and take out our pitchfork just in case. Because I have a feeling there are some baddies around the area. Maybe not here. We do have some more vehicles that we can take care of as well. Yeah, we can salvage these now, which is awesome. Alright, there is... Oh, your trunk is open. Your trunk has nothing in it. So this is salvage you. Get you the hell out of the way. Now we're going to be running into a ton of salvage experience today. If we want to get up to salvaging or welding 6, and we want to get up to mechanics 4, that'll allow us to be able to do the bull bar on the vehicle and really, really rock around the area. What did this all give us? Holy buckets! Okay. That gave some stuff. You open? You cannot. Is there any way... I'm kind of curious what's happening here. Why are we doing the Cupid shuffle? I have no idea what's going on right now. Is it over here? Now why are we doing the moonwalk? What is going on? Okay, never mind. We're not going to try to do that. We're just going to salvage it. What the hell was that? Why? Why? That was weird. You're soaking wet. That's a you problem, buddy. Let's see if we can't, if it's gonna make me do the Cupid shuffle. No, because this one actually worked. Wow. So was this that one that was broken up? Wheel chains. There's a battery in that. What? Oh my god, I didn't even think about this. I could have done Mechanics XP on these. I could have done Mechanics XP on these. I just tore them apart for like zero reason. That's a double heavy duty for a W900. Interesting. I took it off right away, which is crazy. Okay. I kind of want to save this stuff because it's in really good... Oh, other than this one. That one can get salvaged. It's only 69%, but the other was like 90%. The fact that there's also a battery there is kind of crazy. I didn't think of any of this before I did this. $52 welding experience. Oh, I see what it did. Got you. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I wish I would have done this in all of them. This suspension is bad, so we'll just go ahead and do that. But I want to keep the tires because if I get another W900, the tires would actually be pretty good on that. So that'll be pretty solid. I mean, we do have the W900 box truck right behind us, so like right over here. Alright, we're getting slightly hungry. That's fine. Alright, let's try to take out this rear right suspension, which actually looks like it's in pretty good condition. Came off right away. Nice. Now, the toolbox repair, toolbox lid uninstall. Maybe that'll allow us to get into the toolbox. Alright, it did. Wait, what? Oh, it did. Okay. So now we don't need that. So no, it's considered a heavy-duty trunk lid. That's crazy. Okay, that is not what I thought it was going to be. Let's salvage that. I didn't think that was going to be considered a trunk lid when all it is the, like, the tiny toolbox lid. Alright, we're going to do this because it's really heavy. There we go. And then let's salvage the... Look at this. The whole area in front of our vehicle is now going to be clean. Yay! So amazing. That's actually really nice. Not to have to deal with that. Mechanics is up 457 out of 750. 1450 out of 1300 on that. Let's close these doors first and foremost. And then let's see if one of these vehicles can be just driven back for me to be able to work on it. I don't care, just allow me to break this window, please. No, I don't want to salvage the vehicle right away. I have tons of work to do. Oh my god. These things are too close. You know what? Screw it. There we go. He didn't want to allow me to do it there, so whatever. Alright. Please tell me you got some gas in you. Try that again. By the way, the ability, like, while we're hot wiring, you should get electronics XP for hot wiring. The fact that we don't is kind of crazy. It does have gas. Nice. The other thing I didn't look at, we have nothing in the trunk, which is okay. Smart Cut Tailor. Oh, it was a tailoring truck. And there was nothing in it? That's kind of sad. Alright. Next victim. Let's actually get in there and turn off the vehicle. There we go. We have our next victim. Alright, the good news is this should give us enough to be able to get done what we need to get done, so... Alright, what do we need off our person here? I don't need this book on me, that's for sure. Don't need the book on me. Don't need the ratchet wrench, we got the lug wrench, so... you know what? We're gonna put all of this stuff that we salvaged in there. Put that in there. Dude, we are just still overweight. I know it's because of the welding torches. The welding torches get really freaking heavy over time. The other thing I should really do... Alright. Just need to make sure that there was nothing back there and there was no crap back there. Sometimes those things have things in them. I believe that was the old RV thing, though, so I don't know about the new one. Alright, let's see what we got here. We need to get this level done. We need to get this level done. This is kind of killing me now. Uninstall. It's taking too long, man. Hood. Alright, windshield. Yeah, we're going through way too quick because our level is getting to that point because we are Mechanics 3, almost Mechanics 4. And now everything is coming too easily. Oh, we failed the rear windshield a couple times just as I say that. Still went pretty quickly. Yeah, look at that. Door and window came off like nothing. Door came off like nothing. Yeah. What we got now? That is 551 out of 750. Okay, we might get mechanics pretty quickly here. The welding might be the one that takes longer, but we can make up welding by going around and literally just salvaging vehicles. So I'm not too worried about that because that one's pretty easy. All right, there is the bulbs. Muffler can go off. The gas tank, can we... You know what, we'll get that out of there when we can. Let's work on the tires first. I'm hoping this is the last vehicle that we need to work on for the time being. Pretty sure it's gonna be. Wish another thing that I would have added to this was the It's like the RuneScape, old school RuneScape XP bar, because what it does is it shows you the experience that you're getting. This brake is about to break, so we'll just go ahead and salvage that. But to 601 to 750, so I mean, yeah. Welding's about to be halfway done here. Yeah, it's exactly halfway done now. The 99% suspension. I would love to be able to get that off in one shot. I was just going to say, nice. All right. I don't mind failing a couple of times because failing is just a couple of experience extra. And when we're this low on experience requirements, every little bit of experience makes a big difference. Just don't break. Don't break. Take it off before it breaks, please. It didn't. Oh, it did. Nice. Alright, that gives us a free salvage. Nice, 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 nice. Alright, now we have the left front tire. What is our... We're getting very close. We're less than 100 experience away. Awesome. Oh, that one came off a little bit quicker than I thought. Still. Not a bad thing. That came off quick as well. See, I could also go through and just salvage all these parts because it's not like I'm going to need them. Even though some things like the 98% suspensions are crazy good, you know. That went really quick. Like, that's a 98% suspension there. We'll salvage these other ones. Yeah, we're one piece away to be able to get Mechanics 4. That's crazy, man. Okay, now it's just going to be the salvaging, and then we're going to be able to put up that bull bar, and then we're going to be able to roll. That's going to be so damn nice. A lot of stuff getting done. No, screw it. We're going to salvage these tires as well. We need to get as much freaking things done as possible. That brake can be salvaged. Alright, my question is, what else can we get out of here? There was nothing in the back there, so we could just take these seats out, right? We'll take the front right seat first. There we go. There it is. Mechanics 1. Or Mechanics 4. Excuse me. Seats are out. Radio is out. We might as well siphon into the empty gas can. This has 50 gas in it. There's no way it's going to go that quick. We'll drop the car seats because I don't need that on me. Steel sheets, screws, scrap metal, all the other stuff. The radio. Yeah. Alright, we'll just use this gas can to be able to fill up something else that we want to fill up. Is this car full? No, it's not. Works. I think it's full now. Yeah, because we can add gasoline from this, so, yeah. Apparently we didn't need to add that much. Is it empty now? It is an empty gas can. You know what I should do? Let's just go ahead and grab a couple empty gas cans to be able to make sure that we can do this. Do we have any more empties? We should have more empties. Give me some empty gas cans, man. curious about the empty bucket process there. That would help out. There's another empty gas can. Empty tin can. That's not going to work. Alright, well, you know, it's still 2, which is faster than none, right? Is there any in here? No. Nope, no, nope, nope, nope. I don't want to waste the gas because, yes, there's going to be gas, like, in the gas station here, but eventually that's going to run out. So it just makes sense to be able to at least take the gas and use it to be able to fill up my vehicles, right? Like, it would be bad to not do that. Alright, that one doesn't need any more. This one doesn't need any more? Yeah. This one needs more, the rest of it doesn't. So we can add the gas from these. At least to the big truck. Scout vehicle's full. That did not empty everything. I was going to say, that did not empty everything at all. You know what we're going to do? We'll fill these up and we'll leave them right next to the freaking thing, because once it turns off, we're going to need the these as well. And then we're just going to go ahead and salvage these, because, you know, whatever. Alright, I'm sick of carrying them. There we go. I'm sick of carrying them. Alright, now we've got welding that we need to work on, and we've got a little bit, right? We can salvage this vehicle. And then once we get done salvaging this vehicle, it'll be like 1,300 left. We are super tired, which is dangerous. I don't want to deal with that. So what we're going to do is we're going to salvage these items for 50 apiece instead. I guess I don't care about it. We can find suspensions and stuff like that on different items. Spare part the tires as well. Which gave me a lot of welding experience. Holy crap, we're up to 2,000 already. Alright, so we need to go to bed at a decent time tonight. Like 2 in the morning at the latest. Hopefully. We do have a lot to tear apart here. We do have a lot to tear apart here, man. Please tell me we're gonna get... We're getting so damn close. We are getting so damn close, because these are 50 apiece. And we're getting so dang close. Fire station key, cabin key, residence key. What the? There were so many keys in there. So many damn keys in there. There's the other brake. Another brake. Okay, fluid gas tank. Okay. Suspension. Curious, can I can separate this. Oh my god. What the... It makes so much stuff. A military gas can? I'm curious. We're also going to salvage these because, you know, we need to continue salvaging these, but... We're 4 o'clock in the morning. I said that I want to get this done by a certain time, and we're at 4 o'clock in the damn morning, which is fucking insane. Alright, we're up to... We're 300 away. 300 away, man. I wish I could freaking tear that apart, but it's going to have to be these tires. It's going to have to be these tires, man. Yeah. Why am I only getting 26 experience off of these? I also have a suspension here that I can tear apart. So is it the parts get 52, but the tires only get 26? It is. Okay. What do we have left? Less than 200, man. Alright, hear me out. We're just gonna get this stuff done. We're gonna get this stuff done. We're gonna make the freaking, what do you call it? And then I'm gonna sleep till like 2, and then we're gonna go out. Because, yikes. Well, there's also a break here. Nice. And a front door. Nice. That's huge. I think that should get me very close. And a suspension. The suspension's in really bad condition. Oh, no. Oh, are we out of freaking... Oh, come on, man. So close. Come on, man. We are so close. Quit effing with me. You mean I need full propane torch? What are you talking about? Here. Because you can only fill the ones that are in your inventory. They don't take them out of the backpack. Alright, good. Come on, man. This is taking way too long. Come on. Fire. Salvage. Oh god, our inventory is way too heavy now. Welding torches. Get in our bag. There we go. Salvage. Still no? This has got to be it. It is. It is. There it is. Oh, my word. Okay. We are so tired. We are so thirsty. We are so hungry. But we just got mechanics 4 and welding. We could put sight. Whatever. Lethal bull bar. Install that bad boy. Let's do it. There we go. Let's get this lethal bull bar done. And they'll be ready to drive out. As I said, we're going to sleep until like 2 p.m. We're going to go eat some ice cream or whatever we do. Look at... Oh my god. That's actually sexy. Damn. That's sezzy. Did he repair my hood as well? It did. Nice. Police vehicle is already up. Let's go get some water. Let's eat some ice cream. We're not going to sleep on the ground. I know we are that tired. Fill up our canteens real quick. Did not realize we kept this open. We have this ice cream. We're going to eat the entire freaking thing. That was huge. And look at that. We've gained some weight as well. Now we're to the point where we can actually start losing some weight again. We're in that fine balance area. All right, we are very, very overburdened. Let's wear that. Let's wear that. We have so much freaking sheets and wires and rods and everything on us. It's crazy. The other thing we can do, really quick, because I don't want this weight on me. Put the welding torches back in here. The rubber hose back in here. And then we can put the welding torch, the empty welding torches in there. The jack and the lug wrench. And that will put us underweight. Screws can be here. Scrap metal. Sheet metal, scrap metal, I should say, and the scrap metal, and we are way underweight now, which is fantastic. We are slightly hungry still, which is weird. We just ate an entire freaking container of ice cream. I suppose. It doesn't really fill you up and keep you full, does it? Alright. Oh, this is gonna suck, because we are not getting the sleep that we need to get. And I don't want to stay out very long tonight. Digital watch, we are gonna set our alarm for 2, unfortunately. But what that'll do is it will allow us to be able to just chill out and do our thing tomorrow. Let's get some sleep. You, your friends, your family, and your loved ones, please stay safe out there. We finally got the scout vehicle up and ready. We are going to get our butts out and do everything that we need to do out there, and we really, really need to drive around there and see what's all out there. Have a good night. Alright, that was the end of the day 56 recording. Not a lot of sleep, man. That's crazy. That was not a lot of sleep, but we don't need to pull those very long nights for a while here, hopefully. What do we call this? 56? I can call it like armor grind or something like that. No. Let's just say, ooh, that is, I have caps lock on for some reason. Vehicle grind. There we are. And now we've already got 3 days done today. Went a little bit quick, but what's going on, Caesar? All right, now, meow. Being as this should be a longer day, it's not going to be as short as these, but it's not going to be as long as a typical day. We might do this as the final day, but I'm not 100% sure how I feel about that. We did do 3 days, but I do want to get more in. But at the same time, I'm going to be streaming tomorrow at right around the same time, so why not, you know? If I'm going to be streaming 2 days back to back, I do need to limit myself to, okay, this is what I need to stream today, this is what I need to stream today type thing. Especially since I do want to be done by 10, that way I can go out for my walk, because I still have about 8,500 steps to be able to do out of my 10,000. Because we've been doing stuff around the house, so I didn't do my walk today. But done 10,000 like 14 days in a row now, which is nice. Alright, let's get into this. It's going to be day 57, correct? Correct. Yeah, it'll be day 57. Alright, take a big old swig of water here, and then we'll get on with the day 57 recording. I think we finally get our butts out there. I am going to want to throw some spears on myself before I do that, though. So, alright, let's do this. Day 57. We are finally getting out there. I know how late it is. It is incredibly late, and I know that it is. But it is time. to get our butts out there and do stuff. It's already 2 p.m., which means we're going to be driving around and kind of looking for things, but, you know, we might fight some things, but more of it is going to be trying to open up the map and see what we've got out here, and just see how many, like, large groups of zombies that we can piss off. We'll see. I do want to grab some spears first, so we're going to come back here. Do I want to grab the sledgehammer just in case? I think I do. Just in case. We'll grab the sledge just in case. And I think these 5 spears will be fine. Alright. Should be good. Let's fill up our water. Do we have any food in here? We have some canned beef. We have some brown sugar. We have some cereal that we can take with us just in case we get hungry. We've also got all these chips. That will do the trick. There we go. All right, scouting mission time. Let's get out here. You look so good. All armored up and ready to go. Alright, now it's time to be able to kind of figure out exactly where we're going here. Oop, get over here. Pause up here real quick. Adventure time! Hey! What's going on, Adventure? Is that a mobile home or a truck? It's the RV mod. So it allows you to be able to do in like box trucks like that, it'll be fine. In the trailers, it'll be fine. In RVs, it would work. In buses, it would work. In smaller trailers, like the little box trucks, or the box vans, it'll have like a smaller space in there. And then there are some where it's only like 2 or like 4 space in total. So it is what it is. What is that? Wait, what is that? What is that badge? And what the? I just looked at the badge in front of your name because I'm like, what is that? And it says IRL, but then I went over the. I looked. I hovered over the badge and it says went outside. Oh, that's fantastic. That's great. I love that. I love that. Oh, once I get done with this day, I'm going to be doing the same thing. I'm going to be going up for my walk. Oh, that's freaking fantastic. Oh, I've been putting in like 10,000 steps for like, it'll be 15 days in a row here, and been working out and getting a lot of stuff done. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, let's get back to this. That made me laugh so hard. Oh. Alrighty, we got a lot to be able to figure out here. I can take out these other things, and I probably should have taken some stuff with me to be able to tear things apart, but I did not. Raven Creek, we are about to figure out what the hell is up here, though. So let's start figuring out what... Oh, my. Or, you know, we'll get out and we'll start taking apart some of these zombies, because we really haven't been here in a while, so that means a lot of migration has happened. Here's... Realize something. Why am I not panicking? Oh, there it is. I was just going to say, why am I not panicking? It's like, did I become desensitized already? Which should not have... I should be closer to 5,000 zombie kills. But I don't even think it's possible because I think I have it set to 3,000 to 5,000. So that threw me off. Okay. Okay, I couldn't drive this way anyways. Okay, I need to figure this out. Come on. I know where you guys are coming from. At least I think I do. Thanks, I do. Oh, there's a lot up there, too. Is it just you? It's just you. Yeah, I see the one up here as well. Yes, I see you over here as well. Oh yeah, they're noticing now. This is what it is. Okay. Yep. Okay. Do a laundromat here. Did not notice that zombie there. This one's gonna try to sneak around behind me. Never mind, he's gonna jump back over the fence like an idiot. You gonna take another leap over here? Are you finally coming? There we go. Boy. Dear Lord. All right, so it's an interesting building. Now, I've got to be really careful because there are, yeah, they're going to be packed into this area. This should be a high resource area because of that base there. Yeah, look at this. Yeah. There's a decent amount of them. Alright, well apparently we are just, instead of driving around and figuring out what's around here, we already found something. And now we're just working on mowing down populations. Yeah, I don't like that. I also don't like what is in you. I'll take that meat cleaver. I'm really hoping I don't get stuck. It's an open road up there. There's a lot of zombies though up there. Holy crap. Alright, now the big one is... I have a feeling I'm gonna piss off so many zombies coming this way. What is in here? Mason's job. That's fine. Okay, I just saw the zombie behind me. We're gonna run back this way and let it come to us. We're hungry. Keeping it busy today. What in the world? You have a frickin' nightstick in you. Interesting. Remember when I said about not panicking? Yeah, that's gone. I see you over there. I do not trust. I learned my lesson. I do not trust going underneath billboards when there's zombies in the area. It's just a bad idea. See the two here. Oh my god. Zubast you. Damn. Okay. Hi, ladies and gents. Let's bring you this way. Filter you. Because as I said, we're not using guns, so... I mean, we can, but... Alrighty. We are getting slightly tired, so we probably don't want to push too much right now. Yeah. It's a little safe zone in there, so... Might be interesting if we drive the other way. Hold on a second. I can get back to my vehicle, and then we could drive back to that zone over there. I do want to test out just how good this bull bar is when it comes to zombie mauling. We are warm. So why don't we go ahead, turn on our AC. It's 80 degrees out there at 5 p.m., so, you know, not bad. Apparently it works really well. Alright, well this is the... Oh, hi guys. Okay, the scout vehicle is a little broken. Not gonna lie, the scout vehicle is a little bit broken. We're gonna drive up here real quick. Oh no. Like, look at that. That's the area right there, so... You know, we'll park here because I want a way out real quick if I need it. And all we're going to be doing is essentially coming at this from a different direction. I do need to be careful because we are slightly tired now. I also need to be careful because this is a frickin' office building right next to me. But the more zombies we kill in the area, no matter where they're from, oh my god. Hi guys. The better. That's also an artisan tannery truck. I'm interested in that. Interesting, very much so. Wanted to see if there was anything on him. This artisan tannery truck is really interesting. Large leather. That is huge. That is huge. So those are leathers that are required to be able to make a blacksmith thing. You know what? Screw it. Let's bring him down on me. That's huge. I just saw leathers in there that would be, like, it's crude leather. I believe they still need to be, like, dried out and stuff like that. But those are huge. Yes, we just yelled, which is going to call a lot of them down on us. I do need to be careful to be able to make sure it's not coming from the opposite direction as well. What I should do... Do I have any betas on me? I do. Take a beta blocker, we'll also take a caffeine pill. Which will wake us up a little bit because it's only 6 p.m. And now we'll start getting crits. I saw you over there. Oh, I did not see you right there, though. A piece of cake would be nice right now. Sure it would. Dude, get over here. I don't trust you just hanging out over there. Thank you. There's no way to get in there, though. Sewing kit, small leather, large leather, thread. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I need in there. A lot of stuff that would be really nice. Let's do this. Asshole. Come on. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of them over there. We need to get another spear in our hands. And on our back. Don't trust you guys. Take a look. Keep looking around. Do not allow them to come up on you like that. Nice crit. Nice freaking crit. Okay, so this is... worrying me. Don't like the fact that they're doing that animation that close to the zombies. Nope. Nope. Oh my god. You. Yeah, I saw that one over there. Don't trust you at all. Not liking that. The other thing that's a big problem is with all these buildings here, you do not know exactly what could be in those buildings. They could be just overpacked, saturated, like crazy. Alright, so we have cleared the front of this new area. Alright, I do see you. Damn it, guys. Okay, there's a lot in those buildings, too. Oh, not too much. Nope. Dear Lord, that was too close. Take a look around. Please. Oh, Jenny too as well. Couple generators in here. Nice wooden spear replacement. Nice. Couple generators, multiple TVs, a Twiggies, and Ox Bank. A pool hall. Interestingly enough. Or not a pool hall, it's just a gaming area. A ton of mattresses. Okay. A zippy market. And time for sport. Interesting. And these are all... Oh, it's a... Oh, I see what you did. Wooden rod. Nice zippy market, too. And here's the thing, is if you wanted to be able to do this, you could take, like, one of these mattresses, put it in, like, one of the zippy marks or something like that. Or the couch that's in here. Or whatever this is. This is armored all the way around except for that one area there. I do see that these windows are... Let's remove the broken glass on this. What is this? Cow's milk. Oh, is this another Zippy Mart? Kinda crazy. Okay. No, it's... Is this a freaking... Very confused. It's gotta be a general store. Gotta be a general store. Wait, we'll have a dough bar. I still don't know what the dough bar is. The only thing that I'm thinking that the dough bar might be, like, dough. So it might be a Butterfinger. Because they're making fun of The Simpsons, but... Other than that, I don't know. Boxes of batteries. Gotta love that. Two boxes of garbage bags. Hey, finally! Yes, we will take one of these mops, but I do not want to destroy it. I just want to use it. Clean. I'll stick with clean liquids. We need those. Interesting. Yeah, this is all over the board. This is all different types of things in here. Now we got black beans and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, there's kind of cool. Things all over the place. So it's like a general mart. Then you got this, and then there's an insurance thing. The thing that's nice about it is the windows outside of here. I did not mean to do that, man. Are pretty good. Lots of generators. Like, so many generators. Duffel bags in here. Couches and these... Well, and that would actually be a water dispenser as well. Oh, there's apartments above here. I didn't even realize that. Knox Bank has a ton of freaking... Yeah, this is actually kind of cool, man. Twiggies. Get all your alcohol in there. Okay. Time for Sport gets your baseball bats and stuff like that in there. What is that? Oh, these are the Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting that I could see that there. Yeah, no, this is cool. Like, if I wouldn't have situated where I did already, this would have been one of the better places to be able to figure out immediately. The only thing that is a downfall about this is there's no gas pump. But they have all of these, which I can unscrew them and clean, you know, and put things in there. So, I mean, it's, you know, you can figure it out. You can figure it out. Alice belt and suspenders. Key-rings with what on them? Harmony key. Okay. A vehicle key to a Chevy Nylar. I have zero... I did not see a vehicle around here at all, so that's slightly confusing. Unless it's this car right here. That would be kind of funny. It is not. It is not. I am very interested in what's on these. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to grab the sewing kit, the leather, this leather, the duct tape, the awls, and the whetstone's not good. So I do want to break into this vehicle, though. You want to break into the vehicle, though. Oh my god, it's doing this. Whatever. Let's pop this up real quick. We did get into that base area, which is nice. This is such a nice vehicle. Damn. Well, just uninstall the window and I'll just put it on the ground. Because I don't want to destroy it, you know? Yeah, then I can just put it on the ground. I just wanted to see if there's another freaking sewing kit in there. I just wanted to see if there was any more leather in the back here. Alright, this is going to be a... Oh god, I don't have... See what I mean? There are some vehicles that can have things in them. Plank. Steel sheets. Okay. So this one didn't necessarily have things in it, but... Not bad. Also, curious. Hold on a second. Destroy. Wait, what? Oh, I was gonna say... So, there used to be a way to essentially extend a base through a vehicle like that. It was the old in Build 41. They had an older like situation with that, where they were able to essentially, we're just gonna drive back. Where they were essentially you were able to sledge through the wall there, and then what it would do is it would pop you out wherever the where the area was, which would be outside the map zone in a larger area. Like, let's say you would be situated here, you would show up like way down here or something like that, and then you would be able to just like secure that area and essentially turn it into like a massive like base zone that was untouchable, because the populations of zombies back then were very, very little in those areas. Like, they would still be out there, but they would be very little populations, and they would be so isolated you wouldn't have to worry about them for like chopper events and stuff like that. So it's actually kind of cool to see. Alright, well, we did find that little area there. I do want to work the leather thing. Has me freaking just stoked. That is huge, having that leather, because I'm pretty sure that will allow me to be able to do, well, not yet, but it'll eventually allow me to be able to do like a drying rack and stuff like that. You need those leathers to be able to do, well, or do I just have the leathers that I need, because those are large leathers? Because what we are going to be looking to be able to do is build a blacksmithy up here, so we can start building things like swords and metal spears and all types of other things. So that's what we're going to be looking for up here. We got these large leathers, the small leathers, broken stick and broken tool handles we don't need. We're going to do sewing, can you throw it in here. We'll do the broom in there, whatever. Box of garbage bags and stuff like that can sit in here. We're actually going to eat this cereal. Probably wasn't smart to do because we're still gaining weight. Yeah, that's going to continue making us gain weight, which is probably not the smartest thing. But what I wanted to do was look at these leathers and see what recipes they could be used in. This is the footwear, the undergut pants, stuff like that, like the armors that you can make. Yeah. But if I'm correct, these large leathers... A leather shelter? Really? Oh, but that's because it was the build recipes. Craft recipes. Cut leather in half. It's got to be blacksmithing. No, because it would be build. It would be build if we did that. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at... we got building here. We're going to look at... It's not anvil, it's furnace, right? Also still on caps lock. Furnace. Here's the advanced furnace. That requires a large bellows. A large bellows is what we need it to make. So we have a large bellows. Craft one large bellows. It requires a medium leather. These were large leathers, weren't they? They're large leathers. Can I cut them down? I don't want to cut leather in half. That comes out with 2 medium leathers. Oh my god. That is so huge. That is so huge. Because one of the things that's a nightmare to do is create bellows. That's so big. Oh my god. I am... And we've got 3 of them. 3 of them. I'm sorry, but I am so freaking just ecstatic. Like, I am... Wait, why can't I pick it up? damn it, I meant to be able to pick up one. Just walk away that way. Alright, so now what I can do is the crafting. My brain is broken at how ecstatic I am with this, because as I said, it is so freaking hard to do this. And that comes up with two... I'm just dumbfounded. I have gone playthroughs where it is such a nightmare to do the medium leathers, because you need to hunt. And then you need to dry them over time, which essentially takes, like, in-game weeks to be done with a drying rack. And the only way it goes faster is if it's by a flame. And it's just a freaking nightmare to be able to do. That is so big. That is so big, man. It really is. Unfortunately, it doesn't show build recipes that it's used in, which I think is really weird. But what we can do is we can now look up building, and I can look up blacksmithing, where we have the advanced forge, because I can make a large bellows. So what we can do is I can come right in here. Make a large bellows. We just need medium handles, some nails. That's not going to take much at all, because I can make medium handles from a couple things. So yeah, that is massive. It is so big. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I can make handles from, because I can carve a wooden rod and then I can make handles from those. Let's research this up really quick. I would love to be able to make one right now, but we're just not there. Actually, can I? Oh, you can carve small handles. 4 small handles. A wooden rod. Pretty sure we can carve medium handles from a wooden rod. No, small handles. Small handles. What the? No. Well, the medium leathers are there. We can figure this out yet. Yeah, I'm... That made such a big difference. Oh, that is such a freaking amazing thing. I'm so freaking excited. I wish I had a dance thing going on, but well, let's do the spin lights. Yeah, no, that's freaking huge. That's freaking huge, because that is required for the big furnace that we need. And, big. Because if we go to, once again, go to this building, the advanced forge requires that large bellows. And we can make the advanced forge almost immediately, because we have welding levels to be able to do it. The advanced furnace also requires a large bellows. The advanced kiln does not. But the advanced furnace and the advanced forge are probably the hardest things to be able to build in current day Zomboid. And that is... They both require large bellows. And we can make large bellows now. Now, wooden bucket, we also need to create that. But, yeah, no, this is... I am so excited. I am so excited, because those are the 2 hardest things to be able to do. I'm amazed. I am absolutely amazed. Stoked like crazy for that. With that, though, we have good news on the way, because that means with that small find, we can start looking at things like, oh, let's go ahead and start creating our blacksmithy and start creating all those other things. We'll have to drive down to the river and get sacks and get some clay and stuff like that, but we should be able to do this. And once we start making metal spears, horde to be gone repellent. Seriously. Alright, with that, I'm super excited. You can probably tell. You, your friends, your family, and your loved ones, please stay safe out there. We will see you guys again tomorrow. Have a dang good night, because I know I'm going to. All right, that's the end of the day 57 recording. That was freaking amazing. Why did I wake up that shortly? Oh no. Oh no. I rested that much already. Okay. That was crazy. That's actually so good. That is so freaking good. I don't know what to call that though. I'm just gonna call it cheat code found. Because that is a massive cheat code. I saw what you saw. Excuse me, what? Well, imagine trying to talk while you're about to sneeze. Oh, that was bad. All right. No, that was I'm so stoked. I am so freaking stoked with that. That also gives me a massive direction on what I'm going to be working on tomorrow. We are going to end stream here pretty soon, so we will go ahead and try to find someone to be able to drop a raid off to. I would appreciate you guys sticking around real quick, because there's a couple people in here. Why don't we do this real quick? I'm gonna go to this. Please tell me I don't have... Yeah, I don't. And then we will go ahead and... Not hear me, please, and thank you. I don't think Ellie's... Oh, no, Ellie's still on, but playing something else. Do we have anyone on Zomboid? You know what? Rose is playing Ark. Oh. Mama's playing freaking Power Wash Sim. I think I need to do that. Alright. We're going to send it on over to her. She's only been on for 2 hours. Let's send it on over to Mama. She's playing Power Wash Sim. That's really relaxing. Let's go ahead and send it off to her. Or, excuse me. Send it off to them. Excuse me. My problem. Let's send it off to them and get things done here. You, your friends, your family, and your loved ones, please stay safe out there. We will see you guys again next time. I will be back on tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, with some more Zomboid. Have a good night.